What's up, ninjas? We're about to start the paint job on the bolt action AR. So I just got everything all disassembled. We're going to be doing an M81 style camo. I've got some Krylon Fusion Black for the base coat. These are all matte colors. I got this Rust-Oleum camouflage kit. We got some stencils from Freedom Stencils. You guys should check them out. Not sponsored. And then Eyes and Ears Tactical put me onto this stuff, citrus strip. So I've got to strip all this old paint off, and we're gonna see how this stuff does. And then to top it all off, we got some matte clear, which I'm probably gonna put a few coats of that after everything's all said and done. So I'm gonna go do a test run with the handguard and the citrus strip, see how this stuff works. And then we'll get everything else stripped off and get everything masked up and ready for the base coat. All right, so we got a very crude setup here. I didn't have any rubber gloves or anything, so I'm just gonna put these Walmart bags with holes over my hands. But yeah, I'll try not to touch the stuff. But it says, shake well, pour into container, apply with a paintbrush, let sit for 30 minutes and try to scrub it off. So I didn't have a paintbrush, but I got a toothbrush. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a shot and we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna go ahead and do the lower real quick too. I'm gonna have to mask the barrel off and stuff, but I couldn't get the castle nut and stuff off because it's staked down. So I'm just gonna leave this pin. Shouldn't be a huge deal. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this soaked. I can see it's already starting to work, so that's promising. All right, so this is after about 5 minutes. This paint's all starting to bubble up, which is a really good sign. I'm gonna go get the upper mask off the barrel, and then we'll get that stripped too, and then I'll have to rinse this stuff off. Man, I gotta give a huge shout out to Eyes and Ears Tactical. He's hardly ever wrong, guys. Put me onto this stuff, and it's working like a charm, so huge shout out to Eyes and Ears. Check his channel out. He's got some great stuff. He just moved out of California, so expect a lot more freedom out of his channel. But yeah, I'm gonna let this sit probably about 20 more minutes and we'll come scrub it off. And if I have any acetone, I'll get the base coat on tonight. But if not, I'll just have to wait till tomorrow. All right, guys. As you can see, this stuff's just easily coming off. It's been about 20 minutes. I'm probably just gonna go rinse this off. It's gonna be easier than trying to scrape it, but I'll try to get off as much as I can. All right, ninjas, I got the paint all stripped off. This citrus strip leaves kind of a residue behind. It's not really water soluble. I didn't have any acetone, so I'm going to get some tomorrow and get this thing all nice and cleaned up. Gonna Scotch-Brite it, get it all scuffed up, clean it off again, and then we will be ready to mask it and throw on the first coat. All right, ninjas, I just got everything all masked off. I wiped off everything with acetone earlier, and now I'm gonna go hang it up. I'm gonna give it one last wipe down, and then we'll throw on the base coat. So this was pretty hard, trying to get this tape. You can see there's gonna be a few spots, but I'm not too worried about it. Anything in there is gonna get rubbed off by the bolt anyway, so I got it as good as I can. I tried to line it up nice, but we're gonna see how it turns out. Anything is better than what I had going on back there last time, but yeah, we're gonna give this a try. About to spray it black. We'll let that dry and then throw on our first layer of stencils. All right, so we got sheet 1 of the stencil with our different patterns here. I'm gonna go ahead and throw these on indiscriminately. Doesn't really matter how you do it. And we'll go ahead and paint it with the khaki FDE color. All right, we got a few stencils on. I didn't want a whole bunch of black on this camo, so I just have a few spots here. And now I'm getting ready to hit it with the flat khaki or the FDE, whatever you want to call it. All right, so we got the khaki all on, looking pretty good. So next layer is gonna be brown. I'm gonna want quite a bit more tan, so I'll add a few more stencils on there. And then we'll throw the brown on, throw more stencils on, and then hit it with the green. All right, moving on to sheet 2, a little bit bigger patterns. We're gonna throw quite a few of these on, and you can overlap the existing ones if you want. We're gonna throw quite a few of these on, and then we'll go ahead and get this sprayed with the flat earth brown. All right, just got the stencils added for the flat dark earth. Got quite a bit more added than the black. So now I'm gonna go ahead and spray this down with the brown and let that dry, throw on more stencils, and get ready for the final color. All right, we got the brown done. Turned out pretty nice. The sprayer nozzle was kind of acting weird on me, so luckily it got a nice decent coat on there. Yeah, I'm gonna let this dry another 20 or so minutes. Get ready for the green. All right guys, so I kind of botched, but it's gonna be okay, I think. Sheets 1 and 2 were supposed to go on the black layer. 3 and 4 were supposed to go on the tan layer. And then 5 and 6 are supposed to go on the brown layer. So I'm just gonna do 3 and 4 on the brown layer and maybe throw in a couple of the 5. That should be fine. That's why it's DIY camo, you make it your own. So we'll try it out and see how it looks. All right guys, last layer about to go on. Got all my stencils. So everything else will be green. So hopefully it'll look fine. I think it will. All right, so we're all done. Gonna let this dry, see how it looks. And then we'll peel all the stencils off and go ahead and throw on the clear coat. All right guys, not the final product. I still gotta clear coat it, but I really think if I would have used the right size stencils on the right layers, it would have turned out a lot better. It's mostly green, and we have a few patterns here and there. I don't really mind it. It looks kind of cool, so we'll leave it at that. Next time we'll try a different one, and we'll actually use the stencils properly. I think it'll turn out a lot better. Just got the clear coat on. Probably gonna do 1 or 2 more coats of this, and we'll be done. All right guys, the clear coat is now dry. I did about 3 or 4 coats. Looks pretty good. It's still gonna take about 7 days to fully cure, so I'm not gonna be able to put it all back together. Overall, I kind of wish I would have used the proper stencils. I think we could have got a little bit more variations in color. Like on the brace, it looks pretty good. If it was like that all over, it'd be awesome, but I didn't know what I was doing, so use this video as a learning tool. If you guys are gonna get these Freedom stencils, go ahead and don't do what I did, but I'm gonna try a couple other guns, maybe 1 or 2 more other guns, and I'll mess around with it, see if we can get any better results. But overall, I like the look of it. I mean, it's not, like I said, it's your own thing. It's a DIY build, so it's not gonna be, doesn't have to be perfect. You can just make it your own. So I'll post some updates on this whenever I get everything put back together, but hope you guys liked the video. Make sure to pick up a patch, link in the description to my website. Use the affiliate links if you guys buy stuff from those companies anyway. Let me know what you guys think about the camo paint job and if you would ever paint a gun like this. And that's going to be it. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.